Hey YouTube, it's your girl Jamina Love back with another video. Welcome back, welcome back. How are you doing, my busy bee? Staying busy, I hope. Keeping it sexy, child. I try to always. Well, first off, I want to say thank you for stopping by and spending some time with me. I appreciate you. I really, really do. And I wanted to give you a small life update. You know, if you don't follow me on social media, you don't know that I've been going through some things. But I have lost my grandfather and I lost my uncle back to back, not even 2 weeks apart, and it's been really rough on me. You know that I was having financial difficulties, and now with my wrists getting more stiff, I'm going to physical therapy to go see if I can get some help before surgery, because I feel like sometimes when I'm doing my unboxings or even trying to do a makeup look for you guys, that I have tiny hands and I flip the brush and it's just been hectic. So, what I came up with is that I had a little idea, and I want to present it to you. As you know, I have been receiving a lot of friend mail, gifts, mystery boxes, subscription boxes, and a lot of the times I don't use any of it. Not that I don't love the products, it's just, you know, you fall in love with something right away and you use it. And then there's the stuff that you try it and you don't like it. And then there's ones that you look at and you're like, I'm just not a neutral girl. Because, you know, I'm quick to tell you, I am not a neutral girl. I am totally bombshell, blow out your back window, loud color girl. This is very neutral for me, even though it has the big pop of green. But I wanted it to be, you know, sensual and sexy and subtle all at the same time. So I want to present to you, if you would like to shop my stash. I have a super unmentionable amount of makeup. YouTubers did end up with that. PR, like I said, PR, I barely got a little bit of PR. I did a bunch of subscription boxes in 2020 and 2019, and a lot of things were never touched. I'm going to present you guys with some bundles to start. That way it can be a little bit more easier for me to sort. And then you can shop that stash, and if you would like to purchase it, you can email me or send me a message on Instagram. We can exchange pictures. We can go even further into the stash when that time comes. Because, honey, no joke, your girl is being buried in products. I'm being buried by skincare and healthcare, Evercare, okay? Just any care you can think of, makeup, everything. And I want to be able to give back to you in giveaways and whatnot, but right now I'm financially stunted and I'm not able to do that. So instead of me holding it for giveaways, I present to you to shop my stash, and it is going to be reasonably priced. You don't have to come and try to lowball me, because your girl knows how to lowball herself. I have never want anyone to pay something that I wouldn't. I want to save you some coin. I want you to make sure you have the best experience of your time. And if I could do it better than BoxyCharm, I damn near will try. Okay? So that is what I want to present to you. That would also help. This is something that I want to do to help contribute back to my funds that I have a GoFundMe going on. I have a PayPal, Cash App, because I am in a financial bind, and I've used all the stimulus checks towards my back rent, but I'm still backed up in rent and PG&E and MID. So my only thing that I can come up with was selling a ton of this makeup. And sorry, you guys, you're like, what are you going after? I literally have this. I had this little lap. It's still following me. It's a little bitty, not a cat hair, but a hair from a makeup brush that just exploded on me in my lashes. But yes, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. So if you're interested, and you've seen a lot of my unboxings, you've seen that I put a lot of things aside, let me know. Um, in the comments below, email me, hit me on Instagram. I will be very transparent with you. I'm making a playlist for that because it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a big. It's gonna be big. It's not little. It's huge. Shopping my stash. And if you like that kind of stuff, send a friend, send a sister, send your cousin, send your brother. I have got something for everybody. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this. If you're not into it, there'll be something that I will do that you are into. And if you are into it, come on in. You know, don't forget to join the hive. Don't forget to like this or dislike this video. Give me some kind of interaction and know that you're loved. And this makeup has been taken care of in a very respectful way. I bag everything separately. I put them in bundles together. Everything is sanitized. Everything is in their original packaging. Everybody's got safety seals. So yeah, that is all guaranteed. And if you don't mind gently swatched items, I'm going to have bundles of those things too. But yeah, that's it, my busy bees. I just wanted to pop on and give you a little heads up, like, you know, without crying or giving, because I have a really bad ugly face, ugly cry. And I wanted to give you guys a chance to know what I've been doing for myself. I mean, I'm not going to be sitting here just waiting on people to send me money. That's not the way I am. I'm a hustler. I am a gotta go get it kind of girl. And since I have this, and my go getting is a little off from a lot of you guys, as you don't know. I'm not technology savvy. I was born in the late 70s, and I liked being dumb when it came to certain things, especially with technology. So I'm not able to do a Poshmark or a Macari shop. I don't know how, and I've tried, and I've failed. So this is the way I'm presenting it to you. And I want to thank you all for your prayers, your condolences, your cards. I appreciate that so, so much. My family is highly grateful for that. I also want to thank everyone who has donated through any of the resources that I have given. I appreciate you so, so much. I am so grateful. The little kits that are coming in from my children, I mean, all I can do is just thank you. I appreciate you. They appreciate you. They are so surprised and so loved by you all, and I wanted to thank you. So, with that in mind, I wanted to let you know on a final note, it is so easy for us to criticize someone else. It is so easy for us to judge someone else. But when it happens to us, we ask why. You know what I mean? If you don't know, I was going through some things at the same time that the self-taught makeup, self-taught beauty was going through her things. And she went through something really drastic. Really drastic. And so I shield back from doing anything and letting you guys know about it because I did not want to be thought of as a moocher or a hustler of hustling people. No, not at all. That young lady is living in a shed with her boys with a propane, no, not propane. It's a different gas. She said she can only afford this cheaper gas heater. I've been blessed to be able to stay in my condo, even though I don't have all the necessities of heat, but I do have running water, and I do have a bathroom. This young lady and her babies don't have that. I didn't even take the time to acknowledge that there was going to be people hating her and sending her grief and hardship until the not so evil stepmother stepped in and was like, I'm going to go investigate this. And her story crushed me. It made what I'm going through look like nothing. Nothing. Yeah, I've had my loss. And that's way more than something. But this young lady lost everything and is not telling anybody except for us on YouTube World. Okay? I also did the same thing. We're so prideful. It's so hard for us to ask for help that we didn't take the time to ask family members that we cut off for help because we didn't want them coming back and being evil to us or telling us we weren't good enough. I came from a struggle into the struggle that I'm in. I dug myself out of that grave because I buried myself. I wanted to die. But I have my children to live for, and that's what she's got too. What I want you to do is, before you judge someone, evaluate yourself first. If you have everything that you need and want, then what are you complaining about? This young lady doesn't have anything. And no, she can't get a job. I can't get a job. I can't get Social Security. I am not eligible for Social Security, you guys. Okay? Because they're going to do surgery on my wrist. They're saying you can go back to work 6 months afterwards. Just like they did with my abdominal surgery. They said you can go back to work. Not thinking that having blood transfusions, collapsing, the medication, taking all of that in consideration, that I cannot go back to work being dizzy and passing out on the floor in front of my client. This young lady can't bathe and wash her clothes. So she can't work in a store. They don't allow it. I'm trying to say it in a respectful way, because I know if it was me, and I know if it was you, you'd want to grab something heavy and bop somebody in the head for saying something like that. But the child stinks because she doesn't have the things she needs. Water, wash machine, a toilet. Think about that. A toilet, a bath, a shower, running water to drink. She has to use what she gets from our GoFundMe or from her Cash App to pay for everything down to the water they wash their hands with. Have you ever thought you were going to live in a world where you had to buy water to wash your hands with? I never thought I would have to live in a world like that. But we are in it. She is in it. So I wanted to tell you how much I appreciate you. How much I appreciate all of you for doing what you did. Because that meant you took something out of your mouth to help my family. And nobody in my real family has ever done that before. There's not one that I can write down and say they took from their lives. They took whatever it was, whatever you took, your gas money, your cigarette money, and you put it in my hands, and you were like, I'm going to pray for this girl because I know you prayed for me. I know you have, because if you haven't, I wouldn't be here. Health-wise, I almost lost myself a few weeks ago. I'm sorry that the videos that I put up are been pre-recorded in February, a little bit after my grandfather passed. But I needed a break. And I still need a break because it is so hard for me to realize that I've been loved. That's simple as that. That I've been loved. And I've made some connections through YouTube that I will cherish for the remainder of my life and their lives. it's hard for me because my grandparents raised me. My mom was sick. My mom was sick. I was a sickly baby. I was 4 pounds. I shouldn't have been here. But they nursed me to health, made me strong, let me get too fat, make my health bad. Then I lose this weight. I had weight loss surgery, and then my health went bad again. I literally lost hope. And YouTube was my therapy, and YouTube brought me out of that pain. And you guys, every day, I see your comments. Every time I see you in your videos, and if you mention me on Instagram and Facebook, I'm so overwhelmed with joy that sometimes I can't contain it. And I wanted to say thank you. And I love you from the bottom of my heart. And so, those are the things that have been weighing on me, and I wanted to give you an update on them, and I hope you appreciated that I'm coming at you raw, real, and naked, and I'm telling you the true tea. You know, my family, my extended, don't see it the way they should. They seen it as my mom just left her daughter. They see it that my grandparents just had to raise me, and I was just the sickly baby put on a pedestal, and I was a hypochondriac. And when they finally seen the truth, the medical records, me in the hospital, them having to, come out of their house away from their kids and say they're sorry. I know they're sorry. They've never said it out loud to me. But they've had to say it to somebody that they were sorry, because they wouldn't have got back around. Rumors and everything, they all come back around. Things you may say in the dark that you may not said to someone else eventually will come back to that person. And that's what happened. It came back to me, and they were like, yeah, I felt it. Yeah, you guys are sorry for saying those things then. But how are you now? Because it was so easy to judge then. How are you now? Thank you. You will see more upbeat and positive videos coming to you soon. I'm sorry. When I get upset, and I wanted to let you know that, and when I get hurt, I suffer from migraines already. It just makes them 10 times harder, and it also makes my lisp and my stutter come back, and that's what I'm stumbling over my words in these videos because of that. I'm in a mental, physical, strainedness amount of pain. So I appreciate you bearing with me. I really do. And I wanted to just end you with that. I love you. I can't wait to have fun with you shopping my stash. And these aren't the shop my stashes that you guys think. I want to be very clear. These shop my stashes are for you to pick what you would want. So I'm going to start out with the small, 10 bundles. And I'm going to show you 3 bundles at a time. And if you want to purchase them bundles, that is the money going towards to help me with my bills. You already know I'm gonna cry, because it's like giving away my child. But in all honesty, if you will give her a better home than I did, because I didn't, I put them in a baggie and put them in a tote box with silica and kept them, in the dark. If you can make them happy, make her happy, please bring them back to life and show me. I would love to see it on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Take a picture of it and be like, this is the look I made. I just would love that. Those things make me really happy. Just makeup makes me happy. Sorry I went on a tangent, but I love you so, so much. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.